All right. Happy Sunday or Saturday, wherever you guys are. If you are also working on the weekends, then say hello to me. Say me too. If you're on the replay, just drop replay. I am live. Happy days, hunky dory. So I want to share with you guys today in like 10 minutes, really quickly, something that you can do with your coaching offer to massively increase not just the sales but also how easy it is to work with your clients and get results and get referrals. Like it's just crazy. It's just this really tiny, simple thing that you can do that will make everything so much smoother. So if you are having conversations with people about your program and they're not saying, "Oh my God, I need that." Like if that is not the response, "Oh my God, I need that." Or if you are just coaching by the hour or randomly or ad hoc, or you're just giving people what they need when they need it, then this video is for you. And so say hello, let me know what you guys do. What I want to share with you is how to increase certainty that they're going to be able to get an outcome with you. It was easy to sell coaching, 3 or 4 years ago because it was new. A lot of people hadn't heard of it before. They were curious. There was a high amount of curiosity. Whereas now we're in this like trust recession where there's no longer curiosity about it. My dad is a truck driver. He's like an Aussie truck driver. He's a blokey bloke. He's in his 50s and he knows all about nervous system regulation and communication strategies and relationship hacks and this and that. Like he's got the internet, so it's not even new to, blue collar tradies, truck drivers, like that everyone knows what it is. They've heard of it. It's not a new concept anymore, so that curiosity level isn't there. But then on top of that, people have been burned. They have done programs that have overpromised, underdelivered. They have been disappointed time and time again. And now it is more difficult, right, to get someone to a point where they are willing to invest or part ways with their money with you. And what we need to be able to do is we need to be able to, one, build trust with people really quickly, but two, when they do get to the point of making a decision about working with us, we need to give them absolute certainty that they're definitely going to get an outcome working with us. And that means that you need to have a clear roadmap forward. You need to have a clear pathway forward for them. Now, some people will call this a signature system. I usually refer to this as a highway process. But what you cannot be doing is you cannot be coaching them session by session, randomly, willy-nilly, whatever they need, whatever they're looking for, because this isn't going to give them certainty that you can definitely take them to their goal and get them an outcome. On top of that, this will also make it easier for you to coach clients. So if you're a little bit nervous or uncomfortable, like I don't know if I can help them get an outcome, or I don't know if I can get them the result that they want to get, having a clear roadmap or a clear pathway forward is going to give you more certainty that you can help them. It's going to make the entire experience of working with your client better. It's going to give them more certainty, which means you'll make more sales. And if you go ahead and you put this together, like if you do this with me in the next 10 minutes, it won't take very long, then you're also going to have like a whole ton of content ideas that you can talk about and do live content or trainings or workshops on as well, based on your unique highway process signature system, your process forward. And so I'm going to share my screen with you. This is what I need to do to share my screen. Bear with me. Hopefully this is big enough. So let me know if this is actually big enough, guys. Like just drop a like a thumbs up or a yes or something in the comments so that I can see that you can read this. Hopefully this is readable. So this is my highway process. We have three things that we do inside of the G Spot program. Number one is we help you grow your group. So we do group growth. Number two is we help you generate leads. So we implement a system for you to generate leads. And number three is we help you run your small and mighty events, right? So those are the only three things that we help you do in the program. And what I did when I first put this together, because this is something that I have refined over the last year and a half, this really helped us in getting to $1 million because clients came through and they were like, oh, she has a clear path, she has the steps, versus she's just going as another coach's coach, going, oh, I can help you get to 10K. I've done it too. It's okay. You just need to do all these things that I'm doing, blah, 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 right? And they're like, oh, I don't know about that. I've been burned before, Sarah. I don't really kind of trust this. Whereas now I'm like, no, we have a system. It is like we've repeated it inside and out over and over, and this is the exact system. So now when people come to me, they're like, okay, I trust that Sarah can help me get the outcome. She's got a system. She's not trying to teach anything and everything. She's not trying to be an expert at everything. I'm not trying to be an expert at everything. I'm not teaching you guys YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and how to do your branding. And I'm not teaching you all of that. I'm teaching you three things: how to grow your group consistently, how to nurture those leads on repeat, and how to run your events and make sales. That is it. Those are the only three things I'm teaching you. So now when people come into my space, they're like, oh, okay, I believe that Sarah can help me do that because she's not trying to be a jack of all trades. She's not trying to be everything to everyone. She just has these three things that she does really well. And so the first thing that you want to do is you just want to write out like what's the outcome. So for me, right, the outcome was to get you guys signing clients, right? As fast as possible. I want to get them signing clients. And so you write this down, this outcome, and you guys can follow along. You can do this yourself. And then after that, all you need to do is just brain dump. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be in the right order. It doesn't have to make sense to you yet. All you need to do is just brain dump, brain dump, brain dump. It's Sunday. I'm tired. All you have to do is brain dump all the things that are required for them to get to that outcome. So for me, I'm like, oh, well, you know what? They need to add friends. They need to create content. They need to have conversations, right? They need to, you see my bad spelling. They need to grow their group. They need to run events. They need to do a nurture sequence. They need to have tracking for their leads, right? I'm just writing down everything that they need. And then after you've written down everything that they need, then you can kind of separate them into buckets. So for me, I separated it. I'm like, okay, there's three main things that they are really doing. Like one is group growth, two is the leads, and three is the event. So then you can kind of separate it into three main buckets. Some of you might have four buckets or five, but most of you should be able to put it into three main steps. So three is really good. It's very easy to communicate three steps to someone. These are the three things that we do in our program. Step one, step two, step three, right? The brain can remember that. It's simple. A confused mind never buys. Just write that down, right? A confused mind never buys. So if they feel confused, they're not going to buy. So you're just going to brain dump the whole thing. And then you're going to try and separate it into three main buckets. And then you're going to go through, because you're not going to keep everything. Then you're going to go through the buckets and just go, okay, cool. What are the sexiest things here, right? What are the sexiest ones that I want to keep in there? And then you can kind of map it out into a roadmap. It's not going to be the most perfect roadmap at first. I'm going to give you another example here. But once you've got it, now you can start to communicate with people. Hey, look, when you come into my program, this is the first thing we do. This is the second thing we do. This is the third thing we do. Which, by the way, guys, if you want me to help you put this together, I'm doing a $1 million offer workshop at the end of this month. And I am going to help you package the whole thing, right? We have a bit of a process for packaging up your entire offer, which is we get your process down pat, which is what I'm helping you with now. Then we put together your pitch and then we package it with like the bonuses and the perks and all the cool stuff. And so if you want me to help you put together your offer so that it's super irresistible, then just comment workshop and I'll help you do that. But I want to give you another example. This is from a client of mine. She's in a leadership niche. And same deal. I just said, just brain dump with me everything that they need to be good at leadership. And she's like, well, they need better boundaries. They need better communication skills. They need to regulate their emotions better. Their nervous system's all out of whack. They can't lead when their nervous system's all out of whack. They need to learn how to network up the ladder and down the ladder. They need to do this with people above them and below them. This is all the stuff that she was telling me, right? And so then we were able to take that and put that into three main buckets and go, okay, cool. So we have a leadership bucket now, which is where they're learning people skills, how to make executive decisions, mentoring up and down the ladder. Now, when we initially like wrote this, it didn't sound that sexy. So this sounds kind of cool. She's got people skills, executive decisions, mentoring up and down. You're kind of like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. I'm kind of interested. At first, it was just like make decisions, right? It wasn't super great. So then we kind of jazz it up and make it sound a little bit more sexy. And then she's got the next section. So her next section is nervous system. So she's got, well, you got to heal your trauma. You got to work on your boundaries. You need support systems in place, right? And so then we just go through and we separate it. And now people can come to her. She can go, hey, look, I've got this program. in 12 weeks, it's really going to help you to level up your leadership skills and be able to lead more confidently. The first phase is working on your leadership skills. The second stage is for us to help you regulate your nervous system. And then the third stage is for you to really dial in your communication skills and strategies. And so now people come to her and go, okay, cool. She has this really clear pathway forward, and it gives them certainty that they're going to be able to get an outcome with you. So the only thing that people are buying from you is certainty that they can get an outcome. And the more certain they are that they will definitely get the outcome with you, then the more effort they will put into being able to be resourceful, or the more willing they will be to invest their money with you, right? Because our money is our security. It's our safety net. We work hard for our money. It's how we put food on the table. It's how we keep a roof over our heads. Like, it doesn't matter how much money you make. I think actually the more money I make, the more intentional I am with how I invest my money, because I know how hard it is to make. And so they're not just going to hand it over all willy-nilly. They need to have certainty that they can get an outcome with you. And there's a few other things that go into doing that. But one thing that's really going to make it so much easier for you is not coaching ad hoc, is not coaching by session, but having a clear roadmap for them forward so you can communicate with them. This is the pathway forward, and this is what's going to help you get to your goal. These are the steps exactly to your goal. And that's going to give you an easier to work with clients, going to make it easier for you to sell. It's also going to make it easier for you to become an expert in that space and figure out, like, where you want to make your, I guess, like where you want to fit, like what puzzle piece you want to fit into in the marketplace, because there is a lot of coaches out there, and there's a lot of different angles, and there's a lot of different hooks. There's so many different types of health coaches. Like, we had a client join the program this week, and she's in a health coaching niche, but she specifically helps people with detoxing. So that's like her space in the marketplace. She's not trying to be everything to everyone, but she's the queen of detoxing. So she's really, really good at detoxing. And so when you just do this and you write this down and you figure out what are the steps to help them get to that outcome, then you can also carve out your place in the market as well. You can give them more certainty they're going to get an outcome, make easier sales, and have easier clients. And so I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you want to do the workshop, and I'll help you put together your entire offer, so it's super sexy and super irresistible comment workshop. But otherwise, have a great weekend. Peace and love. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye.